It's time to watch the 4.7 special program.
He comes and goes without leaving a trace, only appearing at the most critical moments. He's highly knowledgeable, and he likes to share his observations with others. She has a cold and stern exterior, and her spotless battle record has earned her renown throughout Fontaine. She is an unusual-looking Melusine with an equally unique perspective on the world. And now, their voice actors have all gathered here today to deliver the version 4.7 special program!
Yay!
We're actually all here.
Finally!
Been a while since
Hello,
we've seen Dane
travelers.
Slave.
My name is Zach Aguilar, and I voice the male traveler. Today, our hosts for the special program include...
Hello, everybody. I'm Yuri Lowenthal, the voice of Dainsleif. You may know me from all those new character intro videos and occasionally dropping lore on y'all.
And I'm Sarah Williams, the voice of the head nurse at the Fortress of Maripede, Siegeween. She's there keeping everybody all healthy and nice and making sure everybody feels good.
And hey everyone, I'm Crystal Lee, the voice of Fontaine's champion duelist, Clorand. Pew pew pew, let's get it.
All right, nice. So we've got a traveler.
Do y'all
man
pronounce it
mystery,
Clorand or
duelist,
Clorind? I pronounce
and
it
a healer.
Clorind.
I think it's the perfect adventuring party.
I don't know which way is the correct way
What
to
a wild
pronounce it.
coincidence, you guys. I just received an invitational letter to a new domain.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not a
imagine that.
coincidence.
Gee willikers, where did that come
That's
from?
just destiny.
Yeah, definitely. You know, this new domain seems to be right behind us, but in order to complete the challenge,
Wonder when
we'll
they'll
need to
make
tackle several
when they'll make
missions
Dane Slave
first.
playable.
What are we waiting for? Let's do this.
2 or 3 years from now, I bet on it.
Traveler, Paimon, would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
A new game mode.
This script was
Okay.
adapted from the real history of the
I'm assuming it's
Marechaussee
in there.
Hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
Many of my habits are customs I've adopted from the Marechaussee Hunter tradition. They fought against monsters, while I fight against lawbreakers.
Finally,
But when I draw my
Clorid.
blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
Finally, she's here. I've waited so long. It's been over a year. Jesus.
Time to testify.
Madam
Please
Mage
don't be
says
bad.
that every
Please don't
page
be
of a
bad,
storybook
Clorid.
is a segment of the present.
So vast and mysterious. There must be quite a story behind this place. So, I'll explore this place with you to the end. Let's
I've never heard of this
stop
character
hoping for
before
victory.
now.
Way ahead of you! Move or be moved!
Not that I doubt your fighting ability, of course. It's just so much more dangerous in there than I ever imagined.
Seaweed.
Well, if
gonna
it
pull out a
hurts,
gun.
just let me know. Let's blow bubbles!
Oh, she creates a little heart.
Nervous?
She creates a little heart bubble.
A
That's
strange
cute.
disease.
One I suspect that every Fontainian suffers from.
But they don't trust me at all. Do you really think it matters whether I'm Melusine or a human?
I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
The way he's holding his sword, he must be a real Marechaussee Hunter.
You used it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
Wait, so
That's
all...
quite the gamble.
Wait, so Farina, Clorin, and Siegewin are a part of this Dane Slave quest? Oh, Lumine! Finally, we get to see Lumine
I shall
again.
have my vengeance.
Thank you.
That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal. The loom of fate has already been completed.
Shit.
Traveler, let me ask you this.
Lumine.
Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Wait, isn't this the Wait, isn't this the same place that was in wait, hold on, let me pause this real quick. Isn't this the same? Isn't this the same location that was in the one Sumaru quest that we did with? Yeah, the Eternal Oasis. This is the same place in the Eternal Oasis, isn't it? Huh.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Are we actually going to be able to see Lumine? Are we actually meeting up with Lumine this time? So I'm assuming Farina, Chlorine, and Siegewin are a part of this Dainsleif quest, which is interesting. Didn't they release a short animation as well? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh my god, are you guys excited for Chlorinde? Finally, she's fucking here. It took so long. It took so long for her to come. Why is it that every single character that I want ends up always taking, like, so long to be released? What's the deal with that, huh? I look good with glasses, thanks. You have no funds for any characters? I've been saving a little bit, although I haven't really done much of the stuff that I should be doing to get more Primo Gems. I need to start exploring. I also missed the Spiral Abyss last reset. I don't know how I do it. The wait for Arlecchino had you pulling hair. Just be patient. Honestly, patience is a virtue. Patience is a... My fucking ring just fell into the trash.
Oh, it looks like our first mission is here.
Fancy that.
Assemble your team. Oh, I get it. Our first mission is to introduce the new characters. All right, this is getting exciting.
Here it is.
All right then.
Yeah, patience is a
How about
virtue.
we start off by introducing Fontaine's strongest champion duelist, Chlorinde.
You would say that.
It's true.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
Remember when everyone was really scared that she was gonna be an off-field DPS or something? Or an off-field support?
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Is that her ult? Wait, that looks cool as fuck. That looks sick.
Those animations.
Did you see that ultimate?
So good. That ultimate is so cool.
Clorinde's strength actually has a really interesting origin. She inherited it from the Marechaussee Hunters.
Ooh, the Hunters from the Artifact set. The Marechaussee Hunters were an organization that defeated monsters and upheld justice from the shadows. I think the group's name has also been mentioned in some of Fontaine's historical records.
Exactly. The Marechaussee Hunters have a long history. To modern-day Fontainians, they're nothing more than an old legend from novels and plays, but for Clorinde, the Marechaussee Hunters' legacy is really real. If travelers want to learn more about the Marechaussee Hunters, then be sure to check out Clorinde's story quest in the new version.
Another story quest I have to do.
Perfect, then let's get into her combat abilities. Clorinde is categorized as an electro sword user, but she actually uses both a sword and a pistolet to attack her enemies during combat. Now, her normal attack deals physical damage by performing up to 5 consecutive strikes. During her charged
really
attack,
fast.
Clorinde uses her pistolet to target enemies in a V shape in front of her. Also, Clorand has developed a special ritual over the years. She always polishes her weapon before each duel.
That is so dignified of her.
I know, right?
And kind of adorable. Even the champion duelist of Fontaine has a cute side, huh?
Aw.
Sarah is starting to sound just like Sigewinne.
Oh, what?
Though it's probably a meaningful ritual for Clorand, right?
That's exactly right. It's a habit that helps Clorand focus on the opponent in front of her. In fact, Clorand's
locked
elemental
in.
skill, Hunter's Vigil, is an ability that demonstrates how potent she can be when she's focused.
Dang, look at
During
that.
combat, unleashing Clorand's elemental skill will cause her to enter the Night Vigil state. During this state, Clorand can unleash 2 different types of special attacks. Her normal attacks will be converted into Swift Hunt pistolet attacks, and her elemental skill will be converted into a lunging attack, Impale the Knight.
Huh. It looks like Clorand
My
gains a
prayers
bond of
have been
luck during her
answered.
elemental
I was
skill.
hoping
Does it still have any
that
additional
her
effects?
E
Ooh, good
included some
perception
sort
on
of
those
pistol
eyes.
combat.
Those Swift Hunt pistolet
Bless.
attacks increase Clorand's bond of
Bless.
life. And her
I'm
lunging
blessed
attack,
today.
Impale the Knight, will clear the bond of life.
Wait, so she accumulates the bond with one hand and then clears it with the other?
Oh, hey, that's a really good explanation. Yeah, Clorand's special attacks have different effects depending on the value of her bond of life. So
Oh, she's
when her
bond of life?
is
Aw,
like
shit,
relatively
man.
low, her
Dude,
Swift
I
Hunt
haven't
pistolet
gotten
attacks
good
have a
artifacts from the
piercing
Bond of
effect,
Life
and they
domain
deal
at
greater
all.
damage. But when her bond of life is relatively high, her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, has a greater AoE and deals higher damage. Again.
Ah, gotcha. I get it. So,
Dude, I
Clorand
farmed
is
the
meant
Bond
to
of
use
Life
her
domain
pistol
for
to
like weeks and I
accumulate
didn't
Bond of
get
Life
jack
and then
shit
use
from
her
it.
sword to clear it once it
What
reaches
is the
a certain
drop
amount.
rates from
That
that
way, both
domain,
attacks benefit each
bruh?
other.
Bingo!
It's
Though you should
garbage.
remember the effect of one of Clorand's unique talents. So, when she's in the Night Vigil state, any healing other than the one provided by her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will be converted into a Bond of Life. This unique talent allows different healing effects to alter the pacing of Clorand's gameplay. So, travelers can experiment with a variety of different tactical combinations.
That's cool.
So it's
Also, although Clorand is most renowned as a
so it's kind of like the opposite of
Arlecano.
Arlecano. Her healing or healing her actually provides Bond of Life.
Lightfall,
Or did I get
Clorand
it
draws
wrong?
on her Marachose Hunter heritage to unleash an ancient skill that empowers mortals to fight deadly monsters. This ability allows her to swiftly evade enemy attacks and strike her opponents.
God, that
Her burst
animation's
deals
so
AoE
cool.
electro
I love
damage and
that.
grants her a Bond of Life based on her max HP.
Wow, that's so cool. But if that power is
You gave up
designed to
farming this
fight
set for Arlecano, you only
monsters,
got one decent
is it
circlet?
really okay
Yeah,
for her
it's
to
so
use it in a
bad.
regular duel?
Good point. I think Clorand just has to adjust the amount of force that she puts behind those blows.
Or we could use Thundering Fury for
Also,
her?
Clorand can draw on the strength of her
Yeah, I
companions
might as
after
well do
unlocking her
Thundering
passive
Fury,
talent,
honestly.
Dark Shattering Flame. Man, that sounds cool. So, when a nearby party member triggers an electro-related reaction, the electro damage dealt by her normal attack and her elemental burst will increase based on her attack value. Though, note, there is a ceiling to the damage bonus that she can gain from this effect. Clorand also has another passive talent called Lawful Remuneration. If her Bond of Life is greater
so
than
she,
or equal
scales
to
off
a
attack,
certain
right?
percentage, then a change in her Bond of Life value will increase her crit rate. That's right. And while she's in the Night Vigil state, the percentage of healing converted into a Bond of Life will increase.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she does
And
gain a
finally,
benefit from
being a champion
healing.
duelist gives Clorand a strong familiarity with all the regions of
So it's like the
Fontaine.
opposite of
So when
Arlecano.
she's in your party,
You do
Clorand
need a
can
healer
reveal
for
the
her.
locations of Fontaine regional resources on the minimap.
So awesome. I'm sure that travelers will be eager to use her to uncover treasure, defeat monsters, and of course, uphold justice.
Not necessarily in that order.
So, Clorand is usually pretty stern and composed as a
Glad you have
champion
C2
duelist,
Farina
but
for her.
I
I don't even
wonder
have
how she
Farina.
unwinds.
Sad.
Like, does she have any hobbies? I'm sure that she has some interest outside of work. I mean, she's always accepting cosmetic products from Sigewinne and making sure to return the favor because she's sweet.
Aw, and yeah, of course she does. Clorand is an active member of the tabletop troupe during her off hours. So, in version 4.7, travelers won't just have the chance to learn more about the Marachose Hunters during her story quest, the Raparia chapter, they'll also get to join Clorand on a very special tabletop troupe adventure. Woo! I love TTRPGs so much.
Ooh, I know, I'm so excited.
Yeah. And with all of that, that is all the information that I have to share about Clorand. So, next up, let's introduce our adorable little Sigewinne.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Too excited. Hold on. We gotta look at her demo first.
Sigewinne.
Yes.
You only get one body, so you gotta take care of it. But it's just as
important to take care of your mind.
Cute little seaweed.
Hold still. He might feel a little prick.
she just rides the she just rides the fucking syringe. That's kind of funny.
Cute, it's unreal.
She just floats with the syringe.
Cuteness overload.
The bubble has ears on it.
I would love to ride around on a bubble like that. She's with her little legs dangling in the air. Oh.
Yeah, with the bubble gun and the giant syringe. Guys, so cute.
Maybe Shinobu's
Those
good for
bubbles are
Claren?
so
Yeah, I
big.
feel so.
Her kit looks really fun.
I know, but if that's the syringe she uses on her patients, I can see why they might be nervous about getting sick.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, sometimes you gotta take your medicine. And since she's the head nurse at the Fortress of Meripede, Sigewinne wants everyone to stay healthy. She believes that taking care of your body is the most important goal. But she often encounters people who overwork themselves in the production zone, so she always tries to sneak them healthy meals, but she doesn't think that's a substitute for some proper rest.
Oh, take a page out of her book.
Yeah, seems like you'll need to be well fed and well rested if you want to keep up with Sigewinne.
For sure. She seems like such a caring and attentive person. But then what's she like when she fights?
Well, Sigewinne is a Hydro Bow user. Her normal attack unleashes up to 3 consecutive attacks. During the second and third attack, Sigewinne takes out a pill and tosses it at her opponent.
I saw that in the demo. It's like she's literally telling her opponents to take their medicine.
Look at the size of that thing.
She can make aimed
Jesus
shots
Christ.
using her charged attack. Once the shot is held and fully charged,
Just be throwing
Sigewinne's
pills.
bow will fire slow-moving ministration bubbles, dealing hydro damage to her target.
What?
Just make sure not to release her arrow.
Oh, it
and
literally
also,
is just
Sigewinne
bubbles.
uses a
It's a
specially made
bubble-
gun to
a
fire
bubble
giant
bow.
bolstering bubble bomb during her elemental skill, Rebound Hydrotherapy. The projectile bounces between nearby opponents, dealing hydro damage to anyone it touches and restoring HP to all nearby party members, well, except for Sigewinne herself. Sigewinne will be healed a certain amount of health when the bolstering bubble bomb disappears, which is based on her max HP.
Huh.
Bolstering bubble bomb. Say that 3 times fast.
Oh, please don't make me.
You know,
Bolstering bubble bomb,
travelers
bolstering
could have
bubble bomb,
a
bolstering
bubble
bubble
blowing
bomb.
contest with their Sigewinnes. Would that be great? You can have that
Oh,
idea
it's
for free.
exactly
It's a
like
great
blowing
idea.
bubbles. The longer you hold her elemental skill, the larger the bubble grows. Once the projectile is released, it will gradually decrease in size as it bounces around. The bigger the bubble, the greater the damage and healing effect. And if a large bubble hits a weaker enemy, they'll be trapped inside.
Whoa.
Guys, it's like she's trapping them in a cage of kindness.
So it's kind of like you
She
become a
cares
Hydro
about
Abyss
her
Mage.
bedside manner is so strong.
Real Hydro
Wait a
Abyss
second, are
Mage
those the orbs that
gameplay.
Nivelette drops? It looks like Sigewinne creates 2 source water droplets when she fires a bubble, and it looks like she gains a bond of life.
This
when
is
she
the
touches
kit
it.
Hydro
How does that
Traveler
work?
should have
I
had.
can explain that as well. Since she has training as a nurse, Sigewinne understands how to make the most of a dire situation. Her elemental skill creates source water droplets, and Sigewinne can give herself a bond of life by absorbing them. When that bond of life is cleared, Sigewinne can regain some elemental energy based on the value of the bond of life.
Neat.
Ah, so Sigewinne's healing can nullify her bond of life, and she can restore energy for herself.
Nice.
That's right. While the bond of life is hazardous to most people, it can actually be perceived as a real advantage for Sigewinne.
So how many characters are
After she
gonna have
unlocks her
Bond of
talent,
Life
detailed
now? Is this like
diagnosis
something they're
or
just gonna start
treatment,
pushing for like the
Sigewinne's
next
healing
few
will be
patches?
increased based on the total bond of life values across
Really?
all the characters in her party.
Oh,
'Cause
thank goodness.
this thing
Sounds
came
like
out of
Melizine
nowhere.
Can make the bond of life a lot
This
less
mechanic
scary.
came out of absolutely
After using her
nowhere.
elemental burst and absorbing nearby source water droplets, Sigewinne will use the syringe to spray enemies in front of her. This
Like, what
attack
happened to
deals
the
continuous hydro
pneumosia?
damage.
Wait, that's so
And the
cute.
Lucia
Even her
stuff,
attacks are a form of
or however you
medical
call it.
treatment.
Huge.
What happened to
Yeah,
that?
I mean, hey, she just wants everyone to be as healthy as possible.
Yeah, right? Sigewinne wants every patient to get a proper amount of rest. After unlocking her passive talent requires appropriate rest, unleashing her elemental skill
Bond of
will
Life
also
exists as the
trigger the
Fontaine craftable
semi-strict
weapons?
bed rest
Really?
effect.
I haven't used
This
them.
effect will grant
I
her
didn't know
a
that.
hydro damage bonus and several stacks of convalescence. When non-active characters deal damage with their off-field elemental skills, Sigewinne can consume a stack of convalescence to increase that elemental skill damage.
Ooh.
I like how it's only semi-strict. It's like, you know, not super strict, because she couldn't be super strict.
Just a little.
Wow, so it seems like the bond of life mechanic is pretty integral to both Sigewinne and Claren's kits. That sure was a lot of information, though.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see these abilities in action.
And travelers won't just be limited to the playstyles that they've seen here, right? As I understand it, the mechanics leave a lot of room for open experimentation.
Yeah.
Right.
And outside of combat, melazines are
Doesn't
very
Charlotte
connected to
work
the
through
ocean,
Bond of
so
Life?
Siege Queen
I have no idea,
always
because I don't
takes
even
care of
have
dealing
Charlotte.
with
I don't have the,
underwater exploration. Siege Queen is especially helpful when her friends
I don't
are
have the,
endangered by underwater enemies.
Fontaine
She can use her
craftables,
emergency dose
nor do I
dome
even
to
have Charlotte.
continuously restore HP to her party member for a period of time.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, doing so will lower all of their elemental and physical resistances.
There's always a price.
Mm-hmm.
If
Ooh,
true, my
That
bad.
seems like a skill that would come in handy, though. Siege Queen is always looking out for us. Thanks, head nurse.
Of course. Oh, and I've got a quick question for you all.
Yes.
Have you noticed any differences between Siege Queen and other melazines?
She looks like a
Well,
human.
I think her appearance and her interests definitely stand out. Like, if
Mhm.
you ignore the tail and the feelers on her head, then she actually doesn't look that different from a human child.
How could you ignore those?
Right. Well, true and fair. But also, she's interested in beauty, and she knows a lot about skincare, and she actually even contributes to the most famous beauty magazine in Fontaine.
Did not know that.
Oh, and her medical knowledge.
Right.
We haven't encountered any other melazines who give medical treatment to humans. And Siege Queen seems to care the most about the people of Fontaine.
And she's also one of the few melazines who work in the
They
fortress
could
of
literally
Merripede,
put
right?
like paint in her
Generally
face
speaking,
and
not
shed
many
like a
people are willing
human,
to treat
and
criminals.
she'd look like a
Not even a
melazine. Why do they
melazine's
give her human
open-mindedness
skin?
usually
I
goes
don't
that
know.
far, right?
I feel like they're
Siege
scared
Queen's does.
to
You're all
not make
bringing up
a
great
humanoid
points. Don't you think that Siege Queen's differences from the other melazines make her seem more
or to make a
unique and
non-humanoid
approachable at the
character
same time?
playable.
In the Narrate chapter, travelers will have the chance to learn more about the background of this very special melazine in her personal story quest.
Woohoo!
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, speaking of story quests, didn't travelers meet a mysterious youngster last version?
Oh?
Sometime during Sino's story quest? Well, travelers will now have the opportunity to add him to their parties. He recently left the desert and he's eager to travel around. So, Zach, why don't you introduce him?
Go, Zach.
Oh, me?
Going back to Sumer.
Okay, then. Let's take a look at Sethos' demo.
If you're always asking why, you end up thinking yourself into a
Water.
corner. Sometimes it's better to let go. Give me some space. Glory to Al Akmar!
Oh,
Okay.
His design is so cool.
He looks amazing.
Yeah, the clothes and the hair, I love it.
Right?
Sethos didn't just get power and wisdom from his desert heritage, he's also talented in archery. Sethos has always loved hiking, and he has a great sense of direction. Whether he's exploring the desert or the rainforest, he knows the
Cool.
roads like the back of his hand. And he always knows where to find the best regional specialties.
Ooh.
Yeah, you probably know where this is going, but I'll say it anyway. When Sethos is in your team, he'll reveal the location of Sumero regional specialties on the minimap.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Whoa. Wait, so I'm curious. He's lived in a remote desert for his entire life, and he carries the weight of such an ancient legacy. To me, it seems like someone with that kind of upbringing would either be, like, really introverted or just super arrogant, but Sethos doesn't seem like that at all.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Sethos is a very open-minded and cheerful person. As the successor to the mysterious Temple of Silence, he had more educational opportunities
need him
than
pronto.
other
His
people
hair
who
is
live
pretty.
in Sumeru's desert.
Yeah, I
His
do like his hair.
responsibilities drive him to learn about other people and places. He has a very open mind, and he tries to be optimistic. In fact, his personality is a huge help in getting along with other people.
So wait, that sounds like... are you saying he's a social butterfly?
I guess. He's a pretty busy guy, and he lives a pretty varied lifestyle. And he's around the same age as the General Mahamatra Sino. He occasionally visits the academia, he's always trying to make friends in Sumeru City, and he enjoys browsing goods at the Grand Bazaar. But we've already talked a lot about his hobbies. Let's move on to what he can do in combat.
yes.
So he's an
Sethos'
on-field
aim shot
DPS.
has
It
a
kind of seems
special
like
variant
it.
when charged to level 2. He can't move when his attack is charged to its second level, but it allows him to fire a
That is
powerful
a
shadow-piercing shot that
long
can pierce
charge
enemies,
time.
dealing electro damage to targets in its path. Sethos' talent, Black Kite's Enigma, can decrease the charging time of his aim shot by consuming elemental energy.
Okay.
Some elemental energy will also be consumed
I was gonna say
after
that was a
releasing the shot.
long-ass charge time.
Ooh, useful.
Yeah, and also I noticed his aim shots take a
Look
really
how
long time to charge.
slow that
So I
is.
think that means players need to store up elemental energy to fire the shadow-piercing shot faster, right? Hey, wait a minute. I feel like this is the first Genshin Impact character who actually consumes elemental energy while firing aimed shots.
What?
Yeah, you're right on.
Hey.
That's why Sethos has an elemental skill that helps him restore elemental energy.
Useful.
It's an ancient ritual that deals AoE electro damage, and it also restores elemental energy whenever a hit on an enemy triggers an overloaded, electrocharged, superconduct, electro swirl,
Congrats, guys! We have the first, we have the first ER negative character in
But travelers
Genshin.
also have another option for firing powerful shots. By unleashing his
Welcome,
elemental
Sethos.
burst,
You are our
Sethos
very
will perform
first
an
ER
ancient
negative
ritual that was
character.
passed down from King Deshret's era. He will enter the Twilight meditation state, converting his normal attacks to enemy-piercing dusk bolts that deal increased damage based on his elemental mastery.
Oh, that's cool. That sounds like a mini version of the shadow piercing shot, only it doesn't take as much time to fire.
Useful. Okay, also it seems like the records of King Deshret have a lot of powerful abilities, so between you and me, does that mean Sethos has mastered other mysterious rituals and techniques?
Of course!
Yo.
I'm sure that the Temple of Silence has a whole archive of secrets. One of his other talents will also increase the damage dealt by a shadow-piercing shot for a period of time.
Since he's from the desert, you pray he doesn't eat those bugs like
Alright,
Saito.
sounds like the Temple of Silence is a real impressive legacy.
I would
No
not.
kidding.
So many ancient rituals.
Sethos is definitely a talented fighter who can make full use of his martial heritage. He's
When you
similar to
mention it,
Clorand in
it comes
that
into
sense.
fruition.
Yeah. Oh wow, we
You're
finished
speaking
the
it
first
into
mission.
existence.
Nice! I wonder what the next one's gonna be. Let's get it!
Oh, it looks like we'll have to uncover hidden secrets in our next mission.
Why are all you guys looking at me?
Well, I mean, secrets are kind of your area of expertise.
Bro.
All your character does is speak in riddles.
Speak plainly, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. Okay, well, I guess I'm the only one who can shed some light on the hidden
Oh,
secrets.
here he goes.
So here we go. Archon Quest Chapter 4, Act 6, Bedtime Story will become available in version 4.7. Travelers will finally reunite with Dainsleif, who will share more information about Conria's past.
Ooh.
That's what you guys were waiting for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I, got to break out my voice acting skills for this patch, you guys.
Oh my gosh, words come out of your mouth?
Oh,
Oh,
finally.
yeah. This time, Ether and Lumine will get to meet face to face.
Oh, okay.
And based on what we heard in the trailer, it seems like the Loom of Fate is now complete. So travelers can look forward to learning more about Kari Bear in this quest.
We just can't reveal everything right now, okay? Leave some secrets for me. These are important secrets that travelers should uncover for themselves.
Oh, okay,
We can call off the snipers. Call off the snipers.
Right? Look, I know, I get it that everyone can barely contain
Casually
their excitement.
spoiling.
So,
They're making their own joke.
Tide you over until the next update.
They're poking fun at their
I'll
own
be
live
sharing a
streams because they
special
know for a
surprise
fact that
with
they spoil
y'all.
shit so much
What
in
is
these
it?
live
I
streams.
love surprises.
It is. You'll know very soon, I promise. But first, we need to introduce the event wishes.
okay.
So, in the first phase of version 4.7, Clorand and Alhaitham will be featured in the event wishes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
Sethos will be the new 4-star unit that appears on this event wish banner.
Oh, and I could get
In the
Sethos
second
too.
phase of the version, travelers can look forward to event wishes from Sigewinne and Farina. And, because there's never enough, a new 5-star sword, Absolution, and a new 5-star bow,
Gorgeous.
Silver Shower Heartstrings, will
Her sword
also
looks
be
really
featured
cool.
on their respective weapon banners.
They look so good.
So cool. So good, right? All right. Okay. I've made y'all wait long enough. Let's bring out the surprise.
Yes,
I hope everyone enjoys it.
Let's go.
Oh, is this an animation? Oh shit. Hold on. Lock in. Everybody lock in. Very pretty.
Traveling in the night you lift me in. I feel you in Dallas blue of wind. Even over I can point you out. The answer is not far off now.
Horrorverse is absolutely gonna flex their budget with this anime when it comes out.
This journey of ours has been bittersweet. Close my eyes wondering what you would have dreamed if you were here standing next to me. Would you know how I feel and see what I see?
No socks in the water this time. They learned from their mistakes with Ayaka.
Know that I will always try. Funny your rhythm and rhyme. Though the nights are long and dark, I see you shining bright. And no matter where you are, you've come with me this far, showing the way when all is falls apart.
They're already flexing their budget with this.
When the snow all melts away and the ice flying alley breaks, have you taken off? Are you ready on your way? No matter where you are, I've come with you this far. I'm never really lost. Our paths we shall cross.
If the fucking conversation with Lumine doesn't last more than 5 minutes, I'm gonna be pissed. We're gonna have like a total of like 5 dialogue choices with Lumine, aren't we? Can't wait for the anime. That's just probably gonna take a while, honestly. I have a very strong feeling that they're probably gonna it's not coming for quite a while. I'm probably gonna be in my late 20s by the time the anime comes out. We're gonna be unks by the time the anime comes out. Cause isn't the animation studio that they have working on the anime like already very packed with like bunch of other like high profile animes right now? Yeah, so probably it's just not coming for a while. It's gonna be a movie or a series? Probably a series, I would feel. Is it a UFO table? They're working on Demon Slayer? Yeah. Like once Demon Slayer is done, or other animes that they're working on are done, they'll probably work on the Genshin one. Which is fine. It's fine, you know. You can always play other games. Wait for the Genshin Impact game to finish by the time it comes out. Hopefully the world doesn't explode.
Travelers.
Thank you.
Hey.
I think it's about time we introduce this domain behind us.
Yes, bring on the challenge. I'm so ready.
Dun dun
You
dun.
sound ready. The location of this challenge seems pretty intriguing. Paimon and the Traveler discovered a secret room within the Mondstadt Library, and they've received an invitation to participate in a mysterious performance.
Oh, I love secret rooms in libraries. I've always wanted one. So that's right, the all-new event, Imaginarium Theater, will become available in version 4.7 for travelers who are adventure rank 35 or higher.
Nice. Wait, so this is a library?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The coolest library.
I know, it looks a lot different from what I imagined. It's huge.
Yeah, it kind of looks more like a magic castle.
Right? So cool. I would live there.
Please.
So, travelers will encounter a concierge in the area who calls himself Wolfie.
Wolfie.
I know. He's
Cute
so
little
cute.
plush.
Wolfie. He'll reveal
Aw.
that this room was created by a mage and that he's waiting for a guest to take the stage.
Wait, this kind of reminds me of like
Also a
the Shiki Tai show.
That
event.
guest will hopefully put on a magnificent performance by becoming the main character of the mage's story.
Bring on that main character energy.
Ooh. After arriving in this room, travelers just need to interact with this strange book in order to participate in the Imaginarium Theater Challenge.
Wow, that was fast. But what kind of challenge is it?
Oh, let me tell you.
It would be
Imaginarium
cute if we
Theater
could get
contains
a
series of
tiny
combat
little Wolfie
challenges with different
as a
battle
flying
conditions.
pet, but I know they
Only
wouldn't do that.
characters who wield specific elemental types will be allowed to participate. So travelers will
Make
have
him
to
a
select
plush, you're
characters
not
who meet the
asking for
requirements of the
much.
challenge.
We could only
I
wish.
get it. But what
Don't
if we
worry,
have enough
there's probably
characters
gonna be
in our
like
roster who meet the requirements?
fan-made
Ah,
ones
good
on the
thinking,
market
but you won't have to worry
eventually.
about that.
Maybe.
Because first off, 6 characters will be designated as the initial lineup for each challenge. Trial characters will be provided for travelers that are missing any of those characters.
Nice.
And travelers can also invite special guest characters to participate in the challenges that aren't restricted by the event requirements. In addition, travelers can also designate a certain number of characters as supports for their friends. They can also select their friends' supporting characters to join their own team.
That's a nice way to get to try new characters.
Right? Friends.
Oh, also
Friends.
someone asked earlier
Let's say no to
if I
support
did
each
the
other
event
and
that's going on right now. I
friends
haven't.
helping each other.
I
And
haven't
during
yet.
the current
I need to
challenge
do it.
period, those 6 designated characters who make the initial lineup will gain fantastical blessings. This will grant them buffs that remain potent even outside of the
I've heard it's
Imaginarium
short,
Theater
though,
challenge.
so-
Wait. So you're saying those buffs aren't just active during the challenge itself?
Yes!
Wow.
You're kidding. Wait, okay, the mage behind the theater must be super powerful.
Oh, super powerful. And I know that everyone's probably wondering why it looked like we had to select so many characters just now, but characters will consume vigor while participating in Imaginarium Theater combat challenges. So when a character's vigor is fully depleted, they will no longer be able to fight, and you will have to replace them with a new character.
It's time for some R&R.
I get it. So when you select your characters, you have to pay attention to how well they work together.
Yes.
And also how well they can fill in for each other.
Exactly.
Involved strategy.
And I should also mention that not all selected characters will immediately appear in your team. Some characters can only be gathered by progressing through the story. They can formally be added to your team at the end of an Imaginarium Theater battle, or when you encounter certain special events.
Cool. So assembling your team is part of the challenge.
You cannot borrow your
Yes, which
friends'
makes it even
units
more
in the
fun.
new
But let
permanent
me
and
explain a
in-game
little more
game
about the
mode.
special events that I mentioned. Travelers can choose to spend Fantasia flowers to trigger events during the story. Now, some events will unlock certain characters for battle, and others may trigger certain perils, certain doom. So, travelers will have to choose very carefully,
Ooh, no pressure.
right?
Travelers can collect performance toward rewards by completing challenges and finalizing their performance results. The first time they complete a challenge, travelers will also receive a debut performance gift.
Ooh, presents.
Travelers who feel particularly confident can try to attain the Star Challenge condition during each stage. They'll be able to obtain different levels of performance medals that correspond with the difficulty of the challenge. These medals can be displayed on their profile.
Go ahead and show off.
And that's not all, right? Travelers can also obtain toy medals during this event, which they can exchange with Wolfie the Concierge. In return, travelers will receive special poses for their characters.
Poses?
Awesome!
Right?
Travelers
for the
will be able to
fans.
take all sorts of new cool pictures. I am excited to see new poses.
So hyped.
Me too. And also, more poses will be added whenever Imaginarium Theater is updated.
Yes. And finally, each performance in the
So instead of
Imaginarium
just
Theater
adding
has
them
several
straight up to the
difficulty levels,
camera,
and
like
each one has a
people were
different
asking
number of
for, they just
challenges.
want you to
Higher
work for it
difficulty
instead.
levels will yield even better rewards.
Bring it on.
As Wolfie the Concierge likes to say,
When the brilliant golden glow of the treasure beckons, don't you hesitate. Just go open it.
How can he be so cute?
I don't know. I
They're like,
somehow I
guys,
still didn't make him as cute as
Oyverse, can you
Of course,
please
it'll take
give
time
us,
for travelers
can you
to
please
raise
give us the
necessary
AFK
characters
poses?
and understand how they fit into this new challenge. and I'm sure travelers are always
Can you
looking
please
for
give us
ways
the
to get
AFK
more
poses and the
primo
camera
gems.
settings? Okay, sure.
Just the
But
magic
wait for it.
word.
Gimme, 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 gimme!
Each month, Imaginarium Theater will alternate with updates with the Spiral Abyss. In addition, the total rewards that can be gained from the Spiral Abyss has been increased from 600 Primo Gems to 800 Primo Gems.
Mwah, yes!
Yeah. More information will be available across Genshin Impact's official social media accounts, so keep a lookout.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ooh, the background is changing.
Ooh, here we go,
Let's
here we
see what
go.
else this version has in store.
Yes, please.
Nothing is
Mutual
free with
security
Hoyoverse,
enhancing
yeah.
Simulation, huh?
There's always a
This is in
catch.
Hilly Churls and Ruin Guards, so I'm assuming this is one of those monster fighting events.
Yes, sort of. Travelers won't be engaging monsters directly. Instead, they'll be able to command monsters to fight in a cooperative simulation. The Millilith will be hosting a strategic war game to improve their understanding of security needs throughout Tevat. They'll be accompanied by representatives from Mondstadt's Knights of Favonius, Inazuma's Yashiro Commission, Sumeru's Corps of 30, and Fontaine's Special Patrol. Their joint exercise is intended to improve military tactics across the continent.
Sir, yes, sir.
Wow. You're
Yes,
making
sir.
this event sound really official.
That was my official.
TFT.
Yeah, just doing my best. As I was saying, you can play two different kinds of scenarios in the event: assault scenarios and defense scenarios. As special representatives to the simulation, travelers will need to analyze enemy formations and deploy the best units for completing the challenge.
In assault scenarios, you only need to select your combat units and deploy them within your staging area. So once the scenario begins, the unit will automatically start attacking your opponent. So sit back and... I don't know if you can relax when these things are coming at you, but try.
Clearly not.
Pew pew.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna give this a try.
Ooh, brave.
Yeah, okay.
Do it.
Oh.
How come my Hilly Churl archers got wiped out so quickly?
Oh, no.
Damn.
Okay, sorry, I forgot to mention something important.
You
Sorry.
know.
I know. But here, we can fix it now. Some types of combat units are more effective against others. Ranged units like Hilly Churl archers are vulnerable to melee units like Mighty Churls. But don't fret, you can turn a bad situation around if you choose the best units to tackle the opponents on the battlefield.
Just choose the best unit, Zach.
Exact, just choose the best units.
Just
dude.
choose the
Oh,
best
so this
unit.
actually is kind of like TFT.
In defense scenarios, you need to deploy units to effectively counter enemies who are attacking from multiple directions. So, defeated enemy units will drop support beacons,
actually
which
put
can then be
TFT in
used to deploy
Genshin. That's
additional
crazy.
combat units and
First
run
we
from
had
its
prop hunt,
scratches.
now we got
As the unit's
TFT.
commander, travelers can use their leadership
Now we had
skills
prop
to
hunt,
create
balloons, tower
favorable
defense, and now we got
conditions for the
TFT. That's
And if they're
crazy.
successful, then travelers can obtain various rewards from the Mutual Security Enhancing Simulation event.
rewards.
These rewards include Primo Gems, a Crown of Insight, and
Isn't the Traveler-
a 4-star bow.
Is the
Cloud
Traveler Tanjiro from
Forged.
Demon Slayer, you know, the
yay.
voice actor? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure,
And next up,
I'm
we're
pretty sure
introducing
Zach
another
Aguilar also
combat-related
voices,
event, Endless Form's most
Tanjiro,
martial.
I think.
Ooh, okay. I'm guessing that this one is gonna test some different skills.
Yeah, you betcha. In the previous event, travelers only got to simulate combat, but the environment on a real battlefield is way more unpredictable. And that's why it's important to come up with combat tactics on the fly and take advantage of battlefield conditions. So, in Endless Form's Most Martial, travelers will have to defeat enemies according to the special rules of each stage. For example, some challenges may require travelers to defeat enemies affected by the electro-charged condition, and that is the only way to accumulate progress towards the challenge goal. Now, once they satisfy the requirements, they'll be able to earn rewards.
I'm appreciating all these rewards.
Yes, I love rewards. So this is one of those challenges that requires you to strategize.
Indeedy. Oh, okay. Let's move on to our next event. I'm gonna try this announcer voice. Yeah. I've gotten a report about a loud boom that just went off in a rather unremarkable part of Fontaine.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
I like that news.
It must have come from that crocodile-shaped cannon. That thing looks pretty scary.
Never fear, viewers.
looks
I
familiar.
wouldn't worry about it, actually.
Phew.
This cannon was modified by a Fontanian engineer. It's now just a toy cannon that you can use to fire hydro bullets. So why not have some fun?
Looks
with it?
familiar to me.
Okay, why not
The summer
indeed, if that's
event
the case.
cannon? Yeah, basically.
Travelers will need to allocate energy to the cannon and choose the correct firing mode to destroy as many target balls as possible within the time limit. They'll even be rewarded for their trouble.
Was there ever a doubt? In order to keep the event interesting, special types of target balls will appear during the challenge. They will produce different effects when they are destroyed. So, be sure to check it out for yourselves in the new update.
You guys, that's my kind of old school arcade games, because I'm an old school. I'm just old. Anyway.
No, it's like, oh, no, not that.
Our next event takes place in the land of Mondstadt. Travelers will
Top left, we
encounter
could
a
see
familiar
dialogue,
light
history, and
novel
hide a
who
HUD finally.
recently
Wait, there's a
completed
hide HUD
new
feature now?
script.
No way.
Travelers who follow her script will be able to embark on a wondrous journey of literature and imagination. And the script will lead travelers to mysterious locales where they will have the opportunity to earn rewards. That is, if they can evade bullet curtain assaults from, various mechanisms and collect enough labyrinth coins. No big deal, you can do it.
Easy peasy. Wicked warlocks will also be scattered across the field. Ooh, alliteration. I like it. If you defeat them, then you can earn even more coins.
Ooh, it looks like we'll have to move really skillfully if we want to avoid all those attacks.
No pressure.
But hey, don't worry. Travelers can take advantage of adventure techniques to gain special buffs. So these buffs will make the oncoming bullets a lot easier to
There's a
deal
lot
with.
of events
You'll
happening.
also be able to
Probably
get
to make up
rewards
for
more
the
easily if you're
lack
smart
of
about
the
how you use
summer,
That sounds
archipelago
great.
adventure.
Speaking of strategies, the new version will be adding more updates to the Genius Invocation TCG. Travelers can look forward to new character cards, monster cards, and action cards. Also, more NPCs will be ready to challenge travelers in the open world.
Oh, and I hope they're ready to lose. Oh, well.
Oh, they could take a challenge.
Oh, also, the Leyline Overflow event will also return in the new version, so don't miss out.
Whew, that was a lot of information. Let's take a break while we take a look at the last redemption code. See you soon.
Kaveh out of the basement, Kaveh mentioned. Kiki. Does this mean no summer map this year? Probably. That's what I'm feeling right now. There's gonna be no summer map this year. Which is sad, but if I'm to be honest, it's probably for the best, because I don't know if they have any more ideas for what they could do with the summer event. Unless they were gonna do the same thing they did last year. Will they try to expand on all the on a bunch of characters' backstories? Yeah, I haven't thought about the state of Genshin in a while. How's it doing these days? Oh yeah, I think it's in a pretty okay state. Personally, I'm not really playing it all that much. Just logging in, logging out to do the dailies. But if you, I think it has plenty of content to do if you haven't played for a while. Plenty of content and stories. The story is definitely at its peak with Genshin right now.
And we're back.
Welcome back, everybody.
We're back.
We're back.
Hello.
Welcome back to the version 4.7 special program. Looks like we completed this domain challenge.
Was there ever any doubt?
Piece of cake.
I think you'll find I am very, very pro.
Now it's time to tell everyone about the new optimizations in the latest update.
Yes, please.
First up,
What?
the encounter point system for collecting daily commission rewards will now be unlocked at adventure rank 24. Hopefully, this helps travelers level up more quickly.
Nice. And now for some really exciting news. Traveler's max resin will be increased from 160 to 200.
I remember seeing that.
You might notice from the video that version 4.7 will have some other optimizations.
I already
Be sure to
saw
check them out
that,
for
but
yourselves
if I'm gonna be
in-game.
completely honest, all that really does is make sure that I don't have to like log in
All right, that looks like
twice
all
a
the
day,
information
which
we
I
have
already
to
don't
share
even
today.
do.
Bye, travelers.
What?
That's it?
Just kidding.
wait.
No, you
I'm just
can't.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Of
Okay.
course, I wouldn't sign off without giving you guys the chance to talk about your time here on the special program. How was it?
I have things to say. No, I'm so thrilled to join this amazing voice cast, and I'm excited for everyone to get to see Siegeween in action and add her to your parties, I hope.
Your residence been kept for like a month.
Cute she is with her little pills and her adorable little syringe. Take it.
Oh my god, and like,
Thank you very much.
yeah, same here to everything that Sarah said. It's such an honor to join the cast. I'm so excited that Clarande is finally coming out.
Oh, there's
I hope
more.
everyone
Hold on.
has fun, like meeting her and learning more about her. And also, I'm really excited for these combat events.
Oh, this is the 2 minute long yap session, or there's more after this?
And my favorite thing's beating things up in this world.
Yeah. No, me too.
Love fighting these monsters.
And you guys, I have not been playing this game for years, and so while Dainsleif is a man of mystery, this game, so much of it is a mystery to me. And you guys were so welcoming today, and I learned so much.
Bro don't even play his
I
own
don't know,
game.
Is this the thing that finally gets me to start playing?
Oh.
Or
Bro
were you
does not
guys a,
even
you
play
know, a
Genshin
gateway?
Impact.
Is that what? Did that just
Most
happen?
hyped character ever, and he doesn't even
Yeah,
play the game.
it's
That's
been
crazy.
Absolutely awesome doing this with you guys. I'm so excited for Imaginarium Theater, of course, all the new characters, and the new Archon quest because
Based?
I got some new voice lines.
Oh yeah.
He speaks! More!
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming, guys, and see y'all in game.
See y'all in game.
Bye, everybody!
Bye.
Oh wait, no, there's still more. Hold on. Still more. What is this? Wait, is this? Oh, that's gotta be Nutslan, right? Yeah, this is Nutslan. Wait, do we get to play as animals? Wait, what's going on? Wait, wait a minute. What am I watching? Did we turn into an actual furry simulator? Oh my god. The furry update. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Jesus. A bit early though? I mean, okay, here's what I'm feeling. Usually they show like the preview of the new regions right before, like the update before the next region comes out, right? So what if 4.7 is the last one? What if 4.7 is the last update for Fontaine? Fontaine underwater in 3.7, so it makes sense. They did teaser for Fontaine in 3.7. I don't know. Is this the new Pokemon game? We actually become animals and not slime. This is what they've been teasing. This is their new thing. This is the direction the game is taking. No more. They said, you guys want new outfits for Ether? All right, cool. Play as an animal now. Want a different appearance for the traveler? Okay, you play as an animal then. His fursuit. Here's a fursuit. That's funny. Well, 4.7. I'm excited for the Dainsleif quest and Chlorinde. I will be there to get Chlorinde when she comes out for sure. I have been saving for a while. Hopefully I can get her. Of course, I will be there to play the Dainsleif quest. Hopefully I do not get spoiled before I play it. Hope you win the 50-50 for Chlorinde. I know I'm not going to win my 50-50 for her. I want my 50-50 for Arlecchino. There goes all my luck. All of my luck is already gone. So I just gotta hope and pray that I can at least get Chlorinde early, you know. Aren't I excited that Natlan is coming soon? I'm gonna be completely honest with you, because honesty is important. I'm like so on being excited for Natlan, because I know for a fact that they could either mess this up really bad or do like the impossible and actually make this like the best region ever. And I'll be honest, sometimes I think there has been like thoughts in my mind where I'm like, maybe I should take a break while Natlan is going on from Genshin. Like, maybe I should just like, you know, chill out with the content and Natlan.
That's right.
Because even though I do want to play Natlan, it's like, you know, starting to catch up with me. I'm already falling behind on like so many things. I have like so many games I want to play, and there's so many gacha games that I'm already playing, like with Star Rail, with Genshin, Wuthering Waves is out right now, and like I have other games I want to play. Like I'm playing. Like, I want to play, like, horror games. I want to play, like, other story games, you know. Kind of makes me feel like I want to, like, use Natlan as kind of a break from Genshin. Just to be, you know, frank about it. I'm not sure about it, though. But, you know, depending on how Natlan is, I might use it as, like, a break from Genshin. Just a little bit, you know. Not to, like, say that I'm, like, quitting Genshin or anything, but like, you know, just to slow down the content a lot. I'll still be playing like the Archon quest and everything. I just like, you know, won't be doing a lot of content about it, or playing it on a, like, you know, playing on a daily basis maybe. I don't know. I'll have to see. Are you scared about Natlan, honestly? Because like, what if they mess up so bad? I feel like they could mess up really bad. And you already know what I'm fucking talking about. I'm talking about the character designs. You know what I'm talking about. They could mess it up really bad. They could pull another fucking Sumeru and make one of the only two dark skin characters fucking terrible. And the rest of them like white as hell. They could mess up. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure, honestly. I have faith in them. I mean, maybe I'm putting a little bit too much faith in them, because they've already messed up once. But, you know, I'm hoping to at least see some sort of improvement, you know. You feel like they will mess up? No hopes in that department? Maybe it's better to just, like, you know, not be hopeful. Maybe it's better to just keep your expectations low, especially when it comes to Hoyoverse and any sort of gacha game company, because you know how they always are. Paler skin is better for the marketing and always sells more, you know? Black people, that doesn't sell as well. Tan skin? No, you can't have that here. You'll make all the racists mad. We can't have their money go away. What do I think about ZZZ? I haven't even tried ZZZ yet. I have not tried ZZZ yet. Is that wrong? Is that like bad to say? Because I still got invited to the second beta test. I need to play it. This is what I'm saying. There's like too many gacha games for me to play. There's fucking Genshin, Star Rail, ZZZ. There's Wuthering Waves. Like, and people want me to play Honkai Impact 3rd again as well. Like, that's like 5 fucking gacha games, man. Holy shit. That's so many gacha games to play. I can't keep up with all of that. I cannot keep up with all of that. That's way too much. Gotta cut the fat somewhere? Yeah, and cutting the fat equals cutting out Hoyoverse. I'm just kidding. Genshin was the start of your downfall. So many dailies now with other gachas. Yeah. Once you're trapped, you cannot escape. Don't get it because not even Chinese people are milk white pale. The colorism is insane. Yeah, it's the beauty standard. That's the thing. They want to appeal to the beauty standard because that sells. That's basically what sells the most. Have I tried the new boss event? No, I haven't tried any of the events in either Genshin, Star Rail, or I haven't done anything. Any of the new stuff that's came out. Cause I was on vacation while everything came out. So I'm very, very far behind. I need to play the Ito event. And also do one trace before it runs out. I think there's like 2 days left on it. Okay, could see why live service games are such a hassle. I mean, there's something about live service games. Live service games are one thing, but gacha games are like another thing. Like almost an entirely separate thing. Because I feel like with live service games, like say for example, like Apex Legends. Like Apex Legends or like Counter-Strike or Valorant or Fortnite. Those games, like, you could still play the game without feeling, like, immediate FOMO. I mean, maybe you can with, like, the Battle Pass, but, like, it's not necessary to play the game. But with gacha games, like, you know, the characters that are releasing are basically the main part of the game that you're supposed to be participating in. And you have to play it daily, on a daily basis in order to get those characters, you know? So it's a, yeah, I mean, I sound tired. Go get myself a Snickers bar. I'm not tired. My voice is fucking, my throat hurts. I think the sickness is fucking up my throat right now. Stop focusing on my throat besides everywhere else. You'll stick with Genshin as your only gacha game? That's probably the smartest idea. The new Moon Trace this year is a bit too repetitive. I need to try it myself. See what it's like. But that out the way.